I just want to have one last question. If that's
Sure.
okay with you.
Yep.
Okay. You've shown support for Lord Jamar in the past. You said he was your brother and one of your idols. And shout out
Right.
to Lord Jamar. I talk to him from time
Yep.
to time. That's my guy. A lot of people don't like him because of the controversial views, but I like that it initiates dialogue.
Right.
What do you think about the whole white people are guests in the house of hip hop conversation that he helped start?
I think it's bullshit. I think it's fucking crazy, and I don't agree with it. And anyone is welcome to think that it is true. And anyone, people can say, yes, it is true. White people are guests in the house of hip hop. Hip hop is a black music. Yeah, I don't deny that. But as far as no one can convince me that I'm some fucking guest in hip hop, from everything that I've poured into this and every molecule and everything I've sacrificed and everything I've done and all the love that I've had and everything that surrounds me, it's hip hop is all encompassing for me. No one's going to say I'm not a part of this culture, because culture is more than race or ethnicity. Culture is bigger than that. Culture is a group of people who get together and decide on something that they agree on and love and show, reverence for. That's what I do with hip hop, and I contributed to it. So you mean to tell me that there's there's a young black man who's not nearly as versed in hip hop or doesn't contribute shit or very minimally, but he, by virtue of the color of his skin and how he was born, is more entitled to the hip hop culture than I am, and I'm a guest and he's fuck that. I don't fucking agree with you. And there's nothing you can do to stop me from disagreeing with you. You can yell, you can be mad, you can make videos to cancel me, you can make me whatever. By the way, I want to say too, before I get too far, Jamar has never given me that energy. Jamar picks up we talk all the time. We talk about life. We're friends.
He shouted you out on Vlad.
Correct. Absolutely. Yeah. Jamar's my friend. We're friends. And the thing is, whether it's flat earth, do I agree? I don't fucking agree with Jamar with flat earth. There's things I don't agree with him about. But that's okay, because we're friends. We're not pussy-ass new people who you got to cancel somebody you disagree with. I don't agree
over one thing.
Right. And, bro, there was a time where I sent Jamar a song. God, I can hear the beat in my head. It was on Handshakes with Snakes. Rap is not pop. And I sent it to him when I laid the first verse. I didn't know he would do something, but he sent it back to me with a diss to another rapper, to somebody he was beefing with at the time.
Can you say who?
And I was like, no. I don't think he gives a fuck. Is Yellow Wolf. He was beefing with Yellow Wolf at the time. Now, I don't really have any opinion on Yellow Wolf, and I don't know what the fuck his deal is. I don't know anything about it. All I know is Jamar sent it to me, and I really appreciated that he took the initiative to want to jump on a record, but I was like, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not getting involved in a beef. It's going to be on my record. I'm not having my record be the catalyst for this beef, and now I'm looped into this shit that I don't even know everything about. No one can fault me for that. Jamar can't fault me for that. I'm not going to get involved in a beef I don't know the whole story about, or I don't know, what's going on. It was
really more Vlad's fault, if anything, because it was about the whole white people are guests in the house of hip hop. And when Vlad asked Yellow Wolf about it, he told Lord Jamar to shut the fuck up, basically. And then it created this whole back and forth thing. Right.
I get that. So at the time, I didn't want anything to do with that. But I think the Vlad style of things is whack too. But hey, it worked for him. It made him rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, who am I to fucking knock the hustle? But I just don't. I don't think it's cool. But so no, I don't think the guest in the house of hip hop, nobody's gonna tell me that. And let me tell you something too. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck, because Pharoah Monch is one of my closest friends. DJ Premier is a close friend of mine. Pete Rock is my friend. OC is my motherfucking brother. My heroes, who are the creators and the pioneers of hip hop, love me and accept me. And after that, who cares if there's some dude from fucking New York or upstate New York or Pennsylvania or California who says that I'm a guest in hip hop? Who the fuck are you to say that? Who the fuck are you to say that and set those rules and parameters when I don't even have to explain it. I don't validate it, and I don't give a fuck who says that because it's so preposterous. Hip hop is. I'm not a guest in the house of hip hop. I fucking am hip hop. I'm a living personification of everything that has been since the very beginning of this shit, and I have given it everything. I have given it fucking everything I have. So get fucked if you don't like that. I don't know what to tell you.
Have you had that conversation with Lord Jamar?
I don't think we ever. That's the thing, is that when him and I talk, I don't. It's like a tool. It's like a Vlad clip. I don't call him and go, "Hey, just so you know, I'm not." It would be ridiculous. It's like calling your friend. Right. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, good. Hey, just so you know, I'm not a guest in the house of hip hop. What the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I never had that. I feel like I don't need to have that conversation with Jamar.
People really hate him because of his views, but I find him so entertaining. I love watching him, even if I disagree, right? Even if I disagree, I understand. Like, I don't get offended. I'm like, that's your opinion. That's cool. You know, it don't really upset me like that. You know, you're not going to agree 100% with everybody on everything, you know?
Imagine this. Imagine back in the day, WWF wrestling came out and no one talked. They just got in the ring and wrestled, and they just wrestled and did wrestling moves, and there was no after thing interview, and there was no characters and special uniforms. No one would give a fuck. It would be about as exciting as fucking roller derby, which I liked. I liked roller derby a lot. It was really dope to me. A good memory. But I'm just saying it wouldn't be as big as WWF is. WWF is crazy, controversial, fantastic. There's a lot of big characters. There's a lot of crazy people. Jamar knows what the fuck Jamar is doing, and Jamar is smart for what Jamar does.
You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. He created a totally new career off of his opinions.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And I support him. I love him for that. Like through all the bullshit, through all the hate, I tell everybody, Lord Jamar is my friend. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care.
Well, he was during that time when he introduced the whole guest thing. It had a lot to do with the whole Macklemore song "Same Love," because he was saying that like you're introducing something different to the culture that is not so basically what represents us. And he was saying that, you know, when you come into the house of hip hop, like you got to ask if you want to change something. Like you can't just, you know, start changing stuff.
Well, I have a similar theory to that. I just think that with all the new music, people have changed it so much. You know, I've said this 100 times, man. Pardon anybody who's heard this from me, because you're gonna hear it again. We start out with with hip hop. Hip hop is fucking pure spring water. I was trying to find a bottle to illustrate. Hip hop is pure spring water, right? And you say, yeah, this is water. We can all agree that this is spring water, right? Sure. All right. Well, you know what? I want to do something else. Let's add a little bit of food coloring. Okay. Yeah. All right. Is it still water? Yeah. It's just red water now. Okay, cool. Yeah. We can still agree that it's red water. Yeah. But I want to add some sugar too. Oh, all right. Fuck. So we're changing it. Yeah. And I want to add some carbonation now too. So I want to add carbonation, food coloring, and sugar. It's not fucking water anymore. This is not water anymore. I don't give a fuck when anybody says, and we can agree on that. It started as water, and it was water for a long time, but now it's something else. So that's how I feel about hip hop. I don't know if that was Jamar's point about changing things, but I'm a pretty staunch hip hop snob, you know, as far as changing things and fucking with shit.
You've kept it pretty traditional and authentic. That's why I think that somebody like a Lord Jamar would respect you.
Right. I think so too, man. I really think so too. I think that's why Jamar shows me that love. I think that's why all these guys have showed me all that love, because I've known these guys for so long and I've been in the game for so long. And I never got fucking okie doked. I never took the funny route. I never played with this shit. I never disrespected the culture, and I take it dead fucking serious. Dead serious, the culture. Unapologetically.
Right. All right, Apathy, man, I just want to thank you for your time, bro. Is there anything else you want to say to the fans before we go ahead and wrap it up?
That's it. Check out my podcast too. It's different energy than the Panda Chop, you know what I'm saying? But the Shorecast for sure, you know?
For sure, man.
Much love. I appreciate you, man. And shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody showing love. God bless. Pete, please try to be cool to each other. I try to be cool to people. You know what I'm saying? So peace and love, man.